How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video, SDS has just released all 30 of the brand new Future Stars cards for these team affinity programs. We have Stage 2 released into the game, so I'm going to be going over all of the teams that were not revealed quite yet and the rewards leading up until those cards. So we see some banners here. We see a team affinity packs. Ballin is a habit pack. 3,000 stubs, and the Red Sox Team Affinity Stage 2 Future Stars is Bobby Dalbec. Looks pretty good. Third baseman. I'll go ahead and hide my face cam for a portion of this video so you can check out all the attributes. But solid card. 64 contact, 68 contact versus left. Kind of like a similar to Joey Gallo in the sense that he's a high power card with lower vision, good clutch, lower contact as well. But pretty good fielding, great arm strength, decent reaction, and 48 speed with first base as a secondary position. So that's pretty solid for that card. The next one up is the Marlins. That was not revealed. I have revealed a lot of these other future star cards throughout these previous videos. So these cards are still loading up. It looks like we have Jazz Chisholm, and all of those rewards leading up to this card or this 120 Team Affinity Program point reward are going to be the same. So that's also really cool. We'll be able to get a lot of Ballin as a habit packs. But this card is really good. A left-handed hitting shortstop. Oh my goodness, I'm definitely going to have to grind out this Marlins program. Look at this. 95 clutch. Great power versus both sides. Decent vision. This is very similar to O'Neal Cruz, but a little bit better in terms of fielding. Similar arm strength. 84 speed with great reaction. This card's going to be good. He's going to have the gold badge at shortstop, but really solid cards. We're going to have a ton of these future star cards revealed and available today. They're available right now, so this is awesome. The next card up that has not been revealed yet is the Nationals. Let's see who this is going to be. Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia, second baseman, left-handed hitter as well. So a lot of left-handed hitters with pretty good power in this Stage 2 Team Affinity program. But this card's very good. Very similar to David Peralta for the Diamondbacks, but this card plays middle infield. So this is going to be nice. He also has third base as a secondary. He'll have silver fielding at those secondary positions. 64 speed is pretty good. Second base is starting to get a little bit better now for power, position players, and just all-around players, other than Ryan Sandberg and a couple other guys. Anyway, a solid card right here, Luis Garcia for the Nationals. Let's go ahead and check out the Shane Dunning attributes for the White Sox because we never got a chance to look at them. We saw this card was revealed, but we didn't know what his attributes were looking like. So this card looks pretty good. Sinker, stamina is at 97. He also has a pretty good curveball that's kind of slow. Changeup at 81. Let's check out his quirks. Let's see if he has a changeup quirk. Nope, he does not. So his sinker's going to have great break on it. His knee buckler, his curveball is going to have good break on it as well. That's probably the pitch with 92 break, if it's not the sinker, or it could be both of them. I'm not quite sure. But solid card all around. I'm not sure if he can hit. Yeah, I always like to look to see if these pitchers can hit. But a pretty solid card. 87 pitching clutch is going to be good with runners in scoring position, runners on base. Pretty good control, and probably a solid option, for a starting pitcher. I mean, 91 overall. There are going to be higher overall cards, but it's all personal preference at this point. Let's go ahead and check out the Tigers. The Tigers is another one that has not been revealed yet. Daz Cameron. Okay, center fielder. Decent power versus both sides. He's more of a defensive-focused player with a little bit of speed out there. Not really the greatest card. As a Tigers fan, I would have liked to have a little bit higher overall, of course, but this is a pretty solid card. I mean, he'll get the job done. He'll have 68 contact, 79 power versus right with 63 vision. So there will be better options, especially over time. But this card's not bad. I don't think he'll have the bomber quirk. Nope, but he will have the thief. He excels at stealing bases, so that has the threshold for the steal attribute as well as speed and base running aggressiveness. So kind of an all-around good card, I would say. I wouldn't say he has diamond hitting or defense. He'll have gold out there, but that'll get the job done. That'll get the job done. Tigers fans might be a little upset with that one, but that's okay. Some of these cards, they'll get better over time. They will get better over time. Let's take a look at the Twins. We have Alex Kirilloff. I hope I'm saying this guy's name correctly. This is an all-around really good player. A left-handed hitting first baseman. Also throws left-handed. This is a great hitter. This would be a great bench bat to have. I hope to get this card. I already have the Byron Buxton. I'm pretty sure I have this one at 70. I didn't quite look. It says I have Stage 2 at 0 out of 50, but Stage 1, if I press L1 or R1, it does not pop up. So I must be at 70 for this one because I have it unlocked. So that's kind of how that works. I'm also going to show an example of an exchange once I get a little bit further on here. Let's take a look at the Reds. Let's see if we have Hunter Green. I don't think we will. He might be the World Series reward. Nick Lodolo. Nice, nice. A left-handed pitcher. Let's see if he can... Nope, he can't hit. But this card's really good. A sinker. Wow, sinker, slider, four-seam, changeup. I'm wondering what his delivery will be like. This card looks really good. Pitching clutch at 100. He's going to be tough to hit with runners in scoring position when that controller is vibrating on the pitching side of things. 90 break, 83 velocity is pretty solid. This is a really good lefty. I'm going to have to grind out this Joey Votto and get towards this stage 2 for this Nick Lodolo. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, but 21-year-old from California. This card is solid, man. This is going to be a great pitcher to use. Very similar to Hal Newhouser with less stamina. Other than that, looks kind of the same, less pitch repertoire as well. Doesn't have the sweeping curve, but that sinker is going to be pretty effective. Anyway, I think a 95 overall pitcher is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Pirates. The Pirates are next. I'm going to try and keep this video shorter than some of the other videos I've been posting on these cards just because I won't have any gameplay in this one. But 98 fielding at third base, 99 reaction, 83 speed. With that power, this is a better Matt Chapman. Oh my goodness, a righty as well. I'm definitely going to have to get this one. I'm also on stage 2 for this card. And I'm going to need this third baseman as a defensive replacement for Gary Sheffield. Cabrian Hayes. Nice, nice. Good card all around. 83 speed at third base is really good. That is kind of an anomaly out there because we don't really have too many guys at third base with a good amount of speed. Let's go ahead and look at the next one here. We just looked at the Pirates. So the next one is actually the Rockies. We saw all those other ones. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Rockies. We see those balling as a habit packs. That's got to be intriguing. 91. So a little bit lower. 91. Ryan Rollison. Not bad at all. These card arts are unbelievable. I really like purple is one of my favorite colors. I've recently changed my jerseys a little bit, but I had purple as one of my secondary colors for my jerseys. I don't know. I always like purple, blue. These card arts are unbelievable. Anyway, this card looks pretty good as well. Another lefty, but he'll hit righty. He doesn't have any hitting stats. I was wondering because you never know. Colorado Rockies. He hits a little bit. He might have some hitting stats, but he doesn't. Four seam with the curveball, changeup, slider, two seamer, 94 break. Let's take a look at his quirks. I could have looked at some of the other pitchers as well. This one has the changeup quirk, so his changeup's going to have a lot of break. It just means that the threshold reaches a certain attribute to give him this quirk. That means it's going to have a lot of break as well as the curveball. He does have the knee buckler quirk as well. Solid card. I'm going to try to get the Charlie Blackmon. I'm going to try to get all 30 of these cards eventually. I mean, it will be easier to get some of the other ones because I use those players on my Diamond Dynasty team, but really solid all-around card right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at... actually, I wanted to show an example right here. That is the last card for the attributes, but I wanted to show how Stage 1 is still available. See, I'm at 63 points for Stage 1 with this Team Affinity, and I have exchanges ready to go. So I wanted to take a look at Stage 2 exchanges as well. So let's see what this does. Let's see if this will cap me out at 70, which I think it's going to. But I have this ready to go. I have a couple Eduardo Escobars. Let's see if that will do it. Okay, so I'll do one of these. You always want to be strategic about your exchange method. So I'm going to go ahead and exchange this 50,000, 3 exchange points. I'll exchange this. And let's see what that gives me right here. So now I have 3 towards Stage 2. So I was able to maximize that exchange. If you notice, I mean, I'm not trying to stack vouchers or exchanges, but now I'm on Stage 2. So let's see what exchanges are for this. It's the same. So I was wondering if SDS was going to mix it up and exchange different teams. It's still the Dodgers rival. So if you prepared with these cards and you want to get this program finished by doing exchanges, you can do so. 10 program stars towards the Team Affinity Stage 2 for 50,000 exchange points. That's a pretty good deal. I was buying a lot of these bronze cards early game cycle for right around the same price that they're going for now, 79 overalls. And you need 11 of them. And you do this 5 times, you get 50 program stars, you got the diamond. It costs around 35,000 stubs. Some cards go up a little bit more depending on which player here that you're buying. Like Buster Posey goes for more on the market than this Dinelson Lamet, but I'm not exactly sure at what point in time. Like, it could be different right now with inflation. These cards are probably going to skyrocket at some time today because of this. It could be right now as I'm making this video, but I just wanted to kind of show that off really quickly in this video. I'll bring my face cam back for a little bit just so that you guys know that I'm still here. I'm doing all this live. So now we also have a player program available, and that's going to be the Tim Anderson. I'm not quite sure if it's in here or it's in Moments for Player of the Month. So yeah, it's in here, monthly awards. We have the Tim Anderson available. This gives you that voucher to get the card. Now, I'll have to figure out where this is actually located. I was able to unlock the Ryan Zimmerman without doing any of these moments. So I still haven't started with this Patrick Corbin or this Tim Anderson. But that card looks pretty good. I mean, he was pretty good a couple years ago. But there's another card I wanted to show really quick. If you go into set 2 headliners, we have this Luis Patino, 96 overall future star from the San Diego Padres. Let's take a look at his stats. 4-seam fastball, 97. I'll hide my face cam again so you can check out the fielding attributes. But look at this. Slider, changeup, curveball. This card is unbelievable. I think he has a very similar motion to Felix Hernandez in this game. I noticed that when I saw the video on Twitter. But this card's very good. He also has the quirks needed for that break attribute. So that's nice as well. I'll have to take a look at the Reds pitcher. I'll have to take a look at a couple other pitchers that I didn't in this team affinity. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Just the Reds specifically to see what quirks this pitcher has. The sinker and the knuckler, so the knee buckler. So he doesn't have the changeup quirk, but that's okay. He does have a great repertoire anyway. So that is going to do it for these 30 feature stars that are revealed today. I kind of revealed the other ones with the other attributes earlier, and I will be going over some of their quirks. I'll take a look at some of those cards. I'm going to try to unlock some of these cards through Showdown, and I might go ahead and take a look at Showdown really quickly just to see what it's looking like. So we have stage 1 here, and I don't know where stage 2... Oh, stage 2 right here. American League and National League. That's a given. So this is helpful. So depending on which league you're going for, there's only going to be 2 of these Showdowns. Now, it looks the same length. 5 times of these vouchers, AL Team Affinity. So that's really cool. I'm glad I went into this before ending the video. 1,000 entry fee for stubs is the same that it was before. And this is pretty solid. I'm curious who we're going to face. I'm going to go ahead and get into each one of these, obviously. I'm sure it's going to be a different variety of players that you're going to face in this mission. But thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully I was able to help you with these future stars. I'm excited to have a team full of minor league players, major league players, and legends combined into an ultimate team mode. I think it's awesome. But until next time, everyone, peace out.